Hi there and welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing the unboxing of the newest May 2017 Boxy Charm box for the month. This is technically my third one. So what I'm going to do is unveil these lovelies and then try the last three boxes, which I have been using some of the things for the last 2 months. And at the end of June, tell you what I thought about all of them, if they're hits, misses, if I'd buy them again, if the box was worth it economically by the end, by what I used. Yeah, little fun there. Okay, May 2017. Ta-da! Here we go. I have not looked at this yet. And here we are. So again, we have the card. And I hope to put this up as well so you can see it up close and personal as I go through everything. But, so here we have apparently brow item. Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. And it's in this packaging to keep it safe and happy. And so it's the Brow Gal by Tanya Crooks. Convertible Brow number 2. Now, I don't know what this is. I mean, I obviously know it's a brow kit of some sort. I'm going to have to rip this because sometimes they're hard to open. And so you have to just get in there. I know, all glamorous there. So here we are. So it's kind of small in that it looks like almost the eyeshadow palette that came in April. It's a little bit smaller, but it's really reminiscent of that, the 3 tricolors. And wow. That is dark. So these look like they're brow shadows to fill in your brows. And I'm just looking because I tend to have a little bit lighter complexion. And I don't know if these colors are going to work for me. I mean, I definitely can't get away with this one. This one, no way. And then this kind of has a reddish tint to it. But I don't know. These look really, really dark kind of for me. So these colors may be a little bit dark for people who have lighter hair for their eyebrows, naturally, like redheads or blondes, or people just with lighter hair. This may be a little bit difficult because these are really dark. I'm going to go ahead and swatch it because I'm not going to, I mean, I can always pass it off to a friend, but I'm going to go with the lightest for me, which is here, and see what that looks like. And actually, it's not that bad. You can see it's not that bad. It actually does go on decently. If I go with the medium tone, it's not that bad. And then go with the darkest. And you know what? First impression, it seemed like they were a lot darker than they are. But actually, these are quite workable. They look a lot darker in the pan than they do once they are on. I know, awkward pose here. Once they are on. So I think actually with the blending and putting them in, this actually isn't as shocking as I thought it would be. I really was like, at first, like I really don't want anything to do with this. But actually it's not that bad if you look at it. They're a lot lighter, and especially when you have it like put into the brow line, I think it's going to be a lot easier to manage. So actually it's not that bad. So my first impression was kind of like, what am I going to do with this? These are too dark, but actually it's not. So I think this will definitely work for you, even you lighter ladies out there with the lighter brows. Oh, and here is the pencil. Or not the pencil, but the brush. So this is the brush that goes along with this so that you can do your brows. Okay, so this is apparently the brush that goes with this brow kit. Right here, so you can fix up the brows, pencil them in. So it's kind of a brow extravaganza for the month of May. And it's actually not that bad. You can see by my first impression when I opened it, I was kind of confused, especially with the darkness of the coloring. But to be honest with you, it's actually not that bad. I really do think it'd be workable for a lot of people, unless you have really, really light eyebrows and don't want to take them up too much. So that's really not bad. I take back the look I might have had when I first opened it. I'm not good at hiding my expressions, if in case you couldn't tell. So the next item appears to be a brush of sorts. Huh, interesting. I haven't really seen a brush like this before. I'm assuming that's what it is. I guess I could just look at the card. So basically it is a round contour brush. The super soft paddle brush can be used with any liquid, powder, or cream product for full coverage application. So basically this is for foundation or contouring. Now I gotta be honest, I don't do a lot of contouring, so I wouldn't use it for that, but I would definitely use it for putting on foundation. It's really soft. And you can see, maybe you can't, but you can't really feel how soft the bristles are. This is really nice, actually. So lately I've been using the pure sponges that were given to me in April, and I will give you an update review of that at the end of June. And I've been using those. I used to use my fingers a lot more, but now I've been heading into that territory. So I'd be curious to try this to see how it works. But I also like that it has a little carrying case there, which is kind of nice. I'll definitely give it a whirl. I don't, you know, I've never used anything like that, and I just started using the sponges, and so it's kind of cool to try the... It's summertime almost. 'Tis the season for people to be doing that all day here. So, but I'm kind of curious to see how this works. So, because I did start using the sponges, so I'm curious to see how another application would work with putting on the foundation. You know, I'm willing to try it all. Oh, you know what's interesting is I actually got 2 brushes. I'm wondering if everybody else did or if they just made a mistake, but I ended up getting 2 brushes. That's kind of cool. I don't know. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. That's interesting though. Because looking at this, there seems to be only 4 items this month. So I'm a little bit confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so they're counting this brush as the 5th item, which kind of surprises me because I thought it would just automatically go with the Brow Gal. But apparently that's the 5th item this month. So that's a little curious. Well, actually 6 because I got 2 of these. Buy one, get one free. So I've heard a lot about these liquid highlighters, and I haven't used them yet. And the reason why I personally haven't used them is because I do have oily skin. So, especially during the summer, it's just like, yeah, good luck. So I do have naturally oily skin, so I tend not to put cream or moisture onto my face more than I need to because it just becomes a train wreck. So this isn't necessarily something I would pick for myself, but that doesn't mean that I won't try it. So it looks like, ooh, and a little goes a long way, folks. It just spilled like all over. So my advice to you is go into this carefully. But it is a really pretty color. Now that I have half the bottle on my hand, it's a really pretty kind of sheen to it, albeit a little bit much. I don't think anyone glows this much. I mean, not that you normally smell like highlighter, but yeah, it kind of has a chemical scent to it. But I mean, it's you know, I don't really know what I was expecting. You know, like it to smell like peaches or something. I don't know, but it is a nice glow. But for me personally, and I'm just kind of tapping it off because I think nobody would wear it that thick. That's what it looks like on me. So for you fair-skinned girls out there like myself, this may be a little bit of a harder sell because it is darker. And you can see that it goes on a little bit darker than I would like. But what I'm finding is if you wipe it down like I just did, it goes on a lot better. So it is very workable. I tend to go for lighter colors with highlighters just because I do have very fair skin. So this one's going to be a little bit more challenging for someone like me. And I don't know what else I would use it for beyond that. I will give it a try, but I have a feeling in the end that this is going to go to one of my girlfriends who has a darker complexion than me, which is basically everyone. So yeah, that one I don't know if it's going to work for me. But, and again, with my oily skin, I don't know if I want to mess with that. So the last thing that is here is a highlight and contour palette. Create your own look. Sculpt, define, and illuminate your features with the highlight and contour palette. Chic and portable, or chic and portable, this pro-approved kit comes in 6 versatile shades and includes an easy-to-follow makeup guide to achieve your most natural contour look. Here's the card. So I gotta be honest with you, I do like the highlighters, but for me, I am not into contouring, and I think part of it is I try to do as minimal as possible to get out the door because I'm not a morning person. It's just life forces me to be a morning person sometimes. So I really kind of want an easy, quick regime that I can just boom and go. And so for me, contouring's never been really a high priority. So I don't know if I'll be using the contouring to be able to give you a fair review later on, just because it's not what I do. I do use the highlighters, so I definitely use these. And I think you can use these as kind of a bronzer as well during the summer, so you can kind of bronze up your face a little bit. I tend not to do that, but I might. So this is the lightest one. Whoops, sorry, I didn't know which way to go. And it's not too bad. It is a little bit orangey for somebody of my complexion. This one's more cool tone, a little bit. So you have the first one that's a little bit more of a warm tone versus the second one, which is more of a cool tone. And then the darkest one, of course, which actually is really cool tone and darker. And actually this one is still warm tone. They're both warm tone. And this is one of the reasons why I also don't do a lot of bronzing, is with cool tone girls like me. Well, not even cool tone. Pale girls like me, again, you have to be really careful or it just looks strange on you. But that is the contouring colors. Yeah, I don't know if it would work for me just because I am a very cool tone person and so pale. So I don't know if I'm gonna be working with those too much. But then let's look at the highlighters, because this is the first highlighter. It's actually pretty nice. The second highlight, or I'm sorry, they're not highlighters, they're highlights. And then the third highlight. Now I'm going to have to do a little bit of research on this because I don't know if these are, I don't think they're supposed to be highlighters. No. I think it's just highlighting and contouring. So it isn't meant to be like a highlighter like this guy here. I think it's just kind of like a powder to make, you know, to transform your face, to add angles or whatever, sharper cheeks, things like that. So for me, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if I'm going to be using that too much. Just because I don't do highlighting and contouring. This guy is going to be a hard sell for somebody my skin tone, and also going into summer with the oily skin. I don't know if this would be the best product for me. This I will definitely use. The brush I will use. I'll give it a try. It's not something I normally would try, but why not? You know, I've been using the sponges, and it's been actually pretty good. I've actually enjoyed using them. As for the brows, 2 brushes for one, you can always use another brush, and I would definitely give it a try. So I think for me, the 2 winners of this would be the brush and the brows, giving it a try. These 2 are going to be a little bit more of a difficult sell for me. But again, that may be completely different for you depending on your skin type and skin coloring. But yeah. So there you have it, this month's Boxycharm. And actually that's the end of my subscription, but I said that I would give it 6 months. So this technically would be my last, but I'm gonna give it a try for 6 months. And I have to say that this box out of the 3 months probably wasn't my favorite thus far. But again, that's me. You may absolutely love it. And I think what's interesting about these boxes is it just depends on what you want from your makeup routine. And it's not always going to be a winner for you. It can't be, you know. But you can't basically do lipsticks and eyeshadows either, because some people don't care about that maybe. You know, but it really is a big box for like eyebrows or contouring. And really, I don't really do either of those that much. So for me, it's a little bit wah-wah, especially with a liquid highlighter. But that's me. If you're big into brows and you're big into contouring, you are going to be one happy individual for May 2017. So I'm excited to give all these products a try. Look for the video at the end of June with me re-reviewing the last 3 months. And until June 2017, have a good one. I mean, I'm going to be putting out more videos, but that's when you'll see the next Boxy Charm. Have a fabulous evening. Bye.